So, what kind of music do you listen to when you're driving?
Well, it really depends on my mood and the time of day. During the morning commute, I usually prefer some energetic pop or upbeat rock to kickstart my day. It helps me stay focused and motivated.
I can relate. A good, catchy tune can definitely make the traffic more bearable. But what about during long road trips?
During road trips, I like to switch it up. I enjoy listening to a variety of genres like indie, folk, and acoustic music. It creates a relaxing atmosphere and helps me enjoy the journey. Sometimes, I even listen to podcasts or audiobooks to keep my mind engaged.
That sounds interesting. I never thought about listening to audiobooks while driving. I usually stick to classic rock or some old school hip hop during road trips. The nostalgia factor keeps me entertained.
Ah, the classics never go out of style. It's always fun to sing along to the songs you grew up with. I also enjoy listening to instrumental music when I need some peace and quiet on the road.
Instrumental music, huh? That's a unique choice. I can see how it would create a soothing ambience. Do you have any favorite artists or playlists?
I don't have any specific favorites, but I often explore curated playlists on music streaming platforms. They introduce me to new artists and genres. It's like embarking on a musical adventure.
That's a great way to discover new music. I'll have to give it a try sometime. Do you ever listen to the radio, or do you stick to your personal collection?
I rarely listen to the radio anymore. I find it more convenient to create my own playlists or stream music online. But occasionally, I do enjoy stumbling upon a hidden gem while flipping through the radio stations.
I see. It's amazing how technology has transformed our music listening habits. Well, thanks for sharing. I'll definitely explore some of your suggestions next time I hit the road.
You're welcome. Enjoy your drives, and don't forget to try out those audiobooks too. Safe travels.
So, I've been meaning to ask you. What do you sing in the shower?
Ah, the shower anthem question. Well, I must confess, I have quite a repertoire. It really depends on my mood that day.
I knew it. You strike me as someone with a shower playlist ready to go.
You got me there. Some days, I channel my inner diva and go for those power ballads. You know, the ones that let you hit those high notes and feel like a superstar. It's liberating.
Oh, I can definitely see that. Sometimes you just need to belt out a classic. What are some of your go-to songs?
Well, I've been known to sing a heartfelt rendition of I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. It's a timeless classic that just takes me to another place.
Whitney Houston, huh? That's a bold choice. I can imagine you really going for it.
You have no idea. But other times, I'm in a more upbeat mood. I'll sing some pop hits, maybe a little Madonna or Beyoncé. It's all about getting that energy flowing, you know?
Absolutely. A little dance party in the shower can do wonders for the soul. But what about those days when you're feeling nostalgic?
Oh, on those days, I go for the classics. Sinatra, Ella Fitzgerald, and Nat King Cole. Their soothing voices just transport me back in time. It's like I'm crooning along with the legends.
Wow, you've got quite a range. From diva power ballads to timeless classics. Your shower sessions must be quite the show.
They're definitely entertaining, to say the least. But hey, everyone needs their private concert now and then. So, what about you? What's on your shower playlist?
Well, let's just say I've been known to rock out to some 80s hair metal. There's nothing quite like singing along to Bon Jovi or Guns N' Roses at the top of your lungs in the shower. It's like being a rock star for a few minutes.
That sounds epic. I'll have to join you sometime for a duet, 80s power ballad style.
I'd love that. We'll create a shower symphony like no other. Just promise me you'll bring your diva vocals.
Oh, you better believe it. Get ready for the performance of a lifetime.
You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about what home really means to me. It's such a broad concept, isn't it?
Absolutely. Home can mean different things to different people. So, where do you feel most at home?
Well, it's a tough question, but if I had to choose one place, I'd say it's when I'm surrounded by nature. Being in the great outdoors, away from the noise and distractions of the city, makes me feel truly at peace. Whether it's hiking in the mountains or sitting by the beach, nature has this way of making me feel connected and grounded.
I can understand that. There's something magical about nature that brings a sense of tranquility. For me, though, I feel most at home when I'm in the kitchen. Cooking and experimenting with flavors, it's like a creative outlet for me. The aroma of spices and the sizzling sounds of food being prepared, it all creates this comforting atmosphere that makes me feel alive and content.
That's beautiful. It's fascinating how our sense of home can be tied to our passions and activities. It's not always about a physical place, but the emotions and experiences we associate with it.
Exactly. Home is more than just a house or a location. It's about the people we share it with, the memories we create, and the moments that make us feel safe and loved.
You're absolutely right. Home is where I can be myself, where I can let my guard down and be surrounded by the people I care about. It's about the intangible feeling of belonging and acceptance.
I couldn't agree more. Home is where our hearts find solace, where we can nurture our dreams and find strength in each other. Hey, have you ever wondered if happiness is overrated? Hey, have you ever wondered if happiness is overrated?
That's an interesting question. I guess it depends on how you define happiness and what you value in life. What made you think of that?
Well, I've been reflecting on some things lately, and I've realized that people often chase after happiness as if it's the ultimate goal. But is it really worth all the hype? Is it possible that we're putting too much emphasis on being happy all the time?
I see where you're coming from. Society does seem to promote this idea that we should constantly strive for happiness. But I think it's important to remember that happiness is just one aspect of a fulfilling life. It's not realistic to expect ourselves to be happy all the time. Life is full of ups and downs, after all.
Absolutely. Life can be quite challenging at times, and it's during those difficult moments that we often grow and learn the most. If we're constantly seeking happiness, we might overlook those valuable experiences and opportunities for personal development.
That's a great point. Sometimes, pursuing happiness can also lead to disappointment or a feeling of inadequacy if we don't achieve the level of happiness we expect. It's like setting ourselves up for failure in a way. Maybe it's healthier to focus on finding contentment and meaning in our lives instead.
I completely agree. Contentment and meaning seem to have a more sustainable and lasting effect on our well-being. They give us a sense of purpose and fulfillment even during challenging times. And they don't depend on external circumstances or fleeting emotions like happiness does.
Right, happiness can be influenced by external factors that are beyond our control. It's important to cultivate resilience and the ability to find joy even in the midst of difficult situations. That way, we can lead more balanced and fulfilling lives.
Exactly. By not putting all our energy into the pursuit of happiness, we can focus on building strong relationships, pursuing meaningful goals, and contributing to something greater than ourselves. These are the things that truly bring depth and richness to our lives.
I couldn't agree more. So, maybe happiness is overrated to some extent. It's not that it's unimportant, but rather that it's just one piece of the puzzle. We should strive for a holistic approach to our well-being that encompasses various aspects of life.
Absolutely. It's about finding a balance and embracing the full spectrum of human emotions and experiences. By doing so, we can lead more authentic, purposeful lives.
Well said. It's refreshing to have these thought-provoking conversations. It reminds me to question societal norms and think for myself. Thank you for sharing your perspective on this topic.
You're welcome. I always enjoy discussing these deeper questions with you. It's great to challenge our beliefs and explore different perspectives. Let's continue to have more conversations like this in the future.
Definitely. I look forward to it. You know, I've been thinking about something lately. Who makes you feel the happiest?
That's a tough question, but an important one. Well, there are many people who bring happiness into my life, but if I had to choose one, it would be you.
Me? Really? Thank you, that means a lot to me. But what about your friends and family? They must play a significant role too.
Absolutely, they do. My friends are like an extended family, and their presence brings so much laughter and support. They're my cheerleaders through thick and thin. And my family, well, they've been there since the beginning, shaping who I am. They bring a unique kind of happiness, unconditional love. And my family, well, they've been there since the beginning, shaping who I am. They bring a unique kind of happiness, unconditional love.
I understand. It's heartwarming to see the bond you share with them. But what about moments of personal fulfillment or achievements? Don't they make you happy too?
Definitely. Accomplishing personal goals, be it in my career or personal life, brings a sense of fulfillment. But you know what makes those moments even better? Having someone to share them with. Celebrating together, supporting each other through the highs and lows, it makes the happiness multiply.
I couldn't agree more. Being able to share life's joys with someone we care about enhances the happiness we experience. And I'm grateful that we have that kind of connection.
Me too. Our journey together has been filled with ups and downs, but through it all, you've been my rock. The person who makes me feel safe, understood, and loved. That's what happiness is to me.
You just made my heart overflow with happiness. I'm blessed to have you in my life.